Hey Salam, I hope you guys doing well. Al is back for another video, and this time I'm making Double Down. Double Down is a double chicken sandwich that is served without any buns. It is unique in its own way and is very flavorful. It will have 2 pieces of fried chicken fillet. I'm gonna serve it with beef bacon, melted cheese and pickled onions. It's gonna be amazing. Without further ado, let's get started. Chef presents. I'm gonna start with the chicken. Here I've got 2 large chicken breasts that were sliced in the middle. If you want, you can use chicken thighs instead. Now I'm going to cut them into fillets. You want to make sure they're in equal sizes. And this is what you're left with. You might need to use a meat tenderizer to flatten them out a little. Now that looks perfect. Now if there is any chicken left from which you cannot make fillets, you can turn them into these strips. Grab a bowl and now we're going to season the chicken. Now we're going to keep it very simple. In with paprika powder, garlic, a slight touch of red chili and some salt. Wash your hands and give this a really good mix.
Oh yes.
Combine all those ingredients together. You don't need to use a lot of seasoning for your chicken because we're going to be seasoning the flour and that should be enough. Now that looks great. Leave it in the fridge to brine for a few hours or for overnight. For the dredge, in with plain flour. It's best if you can sift it. In with paprika, red chili, in with our garlic, onion powder, a slight touch of mustard powder, white pepper, freshly ground black pepper, touch of MSG, a good touch of salt, finally some oregano and thyme. Crush it with your hands and throw that in. Give everything a really good mix. You should be able to taste your flour. It doesn't need to be blunt. Set that to a side. Now just before we start coating our chicken, turn up the heat to around medium. Add in the oil. And bring the oil temperature to around 160 Celsius, which is around 320 Fahrenheit. Alright, now let's start the dipping and dredging process. Grab the flour, your chicken, and some cold tap water. Alright, first of all you want to grab your chicken fillet, add it into the flour, and we're going to coat this properly. Just coat a few times until that flour sticks to the chicken. Make sure to cover all the sides. Now shake off the excess. Now we're going to dip this in the water. Just for a few seconds. Don't shake it, just leave it there for a few seconds. Take it out. Back into the flour. And again, you want to mix this.
"2,000 years later."
Almost like you're grabbing it and pushing it towards you. Now you want to grab the fillet and shake off the excess. And into the hot oil. Just keep it there for a few seconds and drop that in. Make sure not to overcrowd, just cook 1 or 2 at a time. You want to let this cook until the internal temperature reaches around 75 Celsius. Just have a look at that. Alright, it's time to start removing them. I'm going to serve the chicken sandwich along with turkey or beef bacon. I'm just going to fry in a touch of oil until crispy and brown. For the pickled onions, I've got here 2 sliced onions. These were thinly sliced. And with the pickled water, vinegar, salt, sugar for some sweetness, mustard seeds for flavor, and finally some hot water. Give this a mix. Now transfer this into a container, cover and leave it in the fridge for a few hours. Or grab your baking tray and place one of this chicken fillet. Add a slice of cheese just on the top here. You want to melt this cheese under the grill, or let's plate this up. Grab your pickled gherkins and onions, your homemade mayonnaise, and the bacon. Place your chicken fillet with melted cheese just here. Add your bacon, some of those pickled gherkins, some of those onions on the top. Grab the other fillet, and on that you want to add generous amount of this mayonnaise, and now this goes on the top. Serving it with some of this mouth-watering gravy. Alright guys, I'm gonna try this. Looks mouth-watering. Bismillah. So much flavor. Those fillets are so delicious. Try with a bit of this gravy. You can serve it with a bit of the honey or maple syrup. Listen, please enjoy this as part of a healthy lifestyle. I'm not telling you to go and cook this every day. You really don't want to do that. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe, make sure you like. Inshallah, I'll see you next time. Until then, salam. Make for your mom, make for your dad, make for your family. Enjoy.